How much is your rent? I'm not a huge fan. How is the driving going? Have you ever been lovesick or heartbroken? I'm going to be getting the bridesmaid dresses from... Let's quickly chat about sponsored videos because what have you learned from your last relationship that you carried on this one? Nothing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Natalie. Today I have for you finally a makeup tutorial. It's been about 2 to 3 years since I've done one of these and I truly miss it. So I want to bring them back and film some get ready with me chit chat kind of videos. I am currently sitting on the floor in my bedroom. I have a feeling my leg is gonna fall asleep any second, but this is the only area that I feel like I could film with good lighting. Even though I have a feeling it's just going to start like fluctuating in lighting because the sun is coming in and out. But we're going to push through because I really wanted to film this video. I actually have here my travel makeup. It's truly been so long since I filmed one of these because the last time I remember I would sit down to film these videos and it would only be sirens on the back. Not gonna lie, kind of miss that. Never saw the day I say that. But I have here my travel makeup, so I wanted to share with you guys basically my true and through go-to summer makeup that I use. And to be honest with you, I use most of these products all year round. So let's get started and basically chit chat, answer some questions. I asked you on Instagram to send me some questions, so we'll just chit chat and answer some along the way. But I'm going to start off with sunscreen. This is the one that I've been using. Excuse my nails. I need to do a manicure ASAP. But I love Supergoop for sunscreen, so I basically just like apply it like that on my skin and then blend it with my fingers. I love that there's a mirror right there. This truly feels like nothing on. Next is foundation. This is the one that I've been using lately for the last couple of months. Is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the color Tahoe. But I'm going to mention my absolute favorite that is, as you can tell, completely gone. This is the Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. I have a feeling I'm going to repurchase this and get it for my bridal makeup. I did hire a makeup artist, by the way. I'm very anxious about it. I'll chat a little bit more about that in a bit. And then this is another one of my favorites. As you can tell, NARS is my current foundation brand. I have a few other foundations that people have been loving, like the Giorgio Armani. No. Oh, god damn it. This is a brand new makeup case and I already dirtied it. I have to say, the only thing I don't like about this foundation is the pump. And I think it's just this specific one because I have another the faces that I make. I'm wearing a white dress. Very smart. Very smart. In this video, you're going to realize how ADD I've gotten. So, is that how you say it? ADHD? Anyways, to blend my foundation, I'm going to use this one right here. It's from e.l.f. e.l.f. used to be my absolute favorite foundation brush. I just love how massive this is. And yes, I know that it probably looks pretty dark right now, but I prefer my foundations to be darker than my actual skin tone on my face because I don't tan my face. So I like it to match the rest of my body, even though it doesn't look like it right now. Probably because of the lighting. For my brows, this is what I've been using for the last couple of months, is the Arches and Halo Duo Luxury Brow Powder. I think in dark. Yeah, dark brown. And yeah, this is what I've been using. I know that people like to just like brush their brows, but to be honest, my brows don't grow. And I've tried to let them grow out, but there's just some areas that just won't grow again. So I don't have the patience either to continue to wait. So I just use, you know, the typical powder. I've never been a pencil girl either. Like, I don't like brow pencils. My brows is always that one step of like trust the process, because as it's going on, you're like, what is she doing? You know? And then I clean them out and it all makes sense. Trust the process. To clean up my brows, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. The name and shade is no longer there, so I think it's like N4 or or something like that. I know it's like a number 4, but yes, I'm going to clean it off, and then it's just, you know, gonna make sense now. So like I mentioned, I ended up hiring a makeup artist to do my makeup in DR. It's a very popular makeup artist. I don't know if I want to mention the name yet, or the person, but yeah, I ended up doing it because, to be honest, I wouldn't want to stress doing my own makeup that day, and I would rather have someone there to retouch after the ceremony. I already know I'm going to be crying all day, all weekend. But yeah, I am hoping to trust him because I am really bad at trusting other people to do my makeup. Like, you know, since I've done modeling and pageants and all of that, I've dealt with people doing my makeup and just realizing that I know my face better than anyone else will. But I just need to take that mentality off, because at the end of the day, you know, they're artists for a reason and they know what they're doing. However, at the end of the day, no one will know my face as much as I will. So for sure, I'm going to be bringing my own makeup and retouching if I have to. But I hope that it all works out, because it'll be so much better to have someone else do my hair and makeup, you know? Now for concealer under my eyes, I have loved the Cover FX Power Play Concealer for years and years. This is the G Medium 4. I love this concealer so much. It doesn't crease. I also love the Laura Mercier, the one that I shared for my brows. Anyways, wedding updates. Let's talk about that. To be honest, there's not that many updates to say at the moment. Oh, we're having our engagement party this weekend, which I'm so excited about. I honestly wasn't expecting for us to have an engagement party. We obviously got engaged in found it. We got engaged in December, so I don't know, it's been 7 months actually. So I just assumed that we weren't going to have an engagement party, but Eric's mom wanted to throw us one, so I said why not, you know? But I'm really excited. I hope everyone has fun. Some of my family is also going. I had a little dress issue situation happen. I had in mind to get this dress right here for the engagement party, and the company actually was going to send it to me, but last minute, like, I don't know, something happened. They had told us that they shipped the dress, and then I found out, like, I refreshed their page because it's been a whole week since they had allegedly shipped. So I went and checked their website and it said completely sold out. So I messaged them again. They were like, oh yeah, I guess it is sold out. So I ended up having to order a last minute dress from Revolve. Oh, by the way, I ended up powdering my face with my absolute favorite Laura Mercier translucent powder in Honey. Best translucent powder ever. But yeah, so basically I ended up ordering from Revolve, and it's my first time ever actually ordering myself from Revolve. Like, I remember they sent me something 4 years ago or something, and I just don't necessarily, I'm not a huge fan for the controversial issues, but their dresses are absolutely stunning. If you're, oh no, my powder. You guys, if you've been following me for a while, this makeup is most likely expired, because it's been about 2 years since I've done, like since 2020, a makeup tutorial, and I've had this ever since. Like, I've had this for about 3 years now. 100% expired, but whatever. This is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess bronzer in medium deep 3. Favorite bronzer ever. Some people have asked me how this bronzer bronzes my face, but it does. So I don't know. Like, for some people this is way too light. I find it to like literally match me perfectly. What was I saying? I think it was about Revolve. Yeah, basically Revolve is, you know, very controversial lately, especially after Coachella, but I still love their dresses. I think their dresses are beautiful if you're a bride, if you have an event, a wedding coming up. So I ended up buying a dress from there. I'm hoping and praying that it fits. It hasn't arrived yet. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow, the day before the engagement party, and it's arriving at Eric's mom's house, so that's great, you know? Hoping and praying. I'll also take some other dresses that I have from Lulu's. Hopefully one of them works. But yes, very excited about the engagement party. Wedding update related, there's not that many updates to give you, to be honest. I still need to make appointments for dress shopping. I'm very anxious about that. I know that it takes 9 months to get dresses back. So I'm trying not to overly stress it because I have so much on my plate at the moment. If you guys know, this white dress situation, bad idea. Why did I decide to put a white dress when I'm sitting on the floor doing my makeup? I don't know. I don't know how people do these types of videos, by the way, because I cannot let you know what I'm using without getting distracted on my story and then forgetting what I'm telling you, you know? Anyways, for my eyeshadow, this is what I've been using lately. I also love the Mario Makeup by Mario palette, but this is like so compact, super easy to bring along with you, and it's the colors that I love. So it's all I've been using. It's the Naked Urban Decay Half Naked, but I use my finger to apply the lid color. I don't do this every day. Like, I applied, by the way, the same bronzer on my lid, and now I'm going to apply the eyeshadow, but I don't apply the eyeshadow every day, just whenever I want like that glam look, or summer glam, better said. I think I'm just going to continue talking and then at the end update you guys on the products that I use, because I cannot do both at the same time. But yes, I need to make some appointments for dress shopping. I also need to start searching for my mom's dress and the bridesmaid dresses. I already know who I'm using, which I'm really excited. I'm going to be getting the bridesmaid dresses from Revelry. I think it's pronounced Revelry. They have the cutest dresses. I love how you can just select the color and the girls can choose whichever style that suits them the best. So that's what I'm going to be doing for bridesmaid dresses. And then I need to call the church to know exactly the paperwork that we need because Eric is not Catholic. I also want the priest to speak English because the majority of people speak English. I know that it's going to be in DR and some of my family don't speak English all the way fluently, but I think it's just best to do it in English because I feel like if we do both languages, it's going to be an hour and a half long ceremony and I don't want that. But we'll see. I'll definitely explore my options and see what works best for that. And yeah, as of right now, those are literally the only updates I have. What has been consuming my life the most right now is all of these like backed up sponsor videos that I've had back to back, which I want to talk a little bit more. And of course, Nathalie has been taking a lot of my time because I really want to dedicate more time to it. I felt like I wasn't giving it my 110, but then if I start giving my 110 to Nathalie, I feel like I'm not giving anything to YouTube, which is why I've been lacking low-key in every area in my life. But let's quickly chat about sponsored videos because the last couple of videos that I've uploaded have been sponsored. And it definitely was my bad for uploading back to back sponsored videos and not necessarily spread them out and upload like organic videos here and there. But it's been so hard for me to film organic videos and edit them myself. I have 2 other videos not ready to go up, but ready to be edited to go up. One cleaning out my closet, the messy closet is what I like to call it, or storage closet. I decluttered that and I haven't edited that video. I also filmed a makeup decluttering video, like going in depth and decluttering all of my makeup, letting you guys know my favorites there. And I filmed that in November and I still have not edited that video. Like, I'm wearing a black sweater in that video, so I don't even know if to upload it or not. Let me know if you're still interested or to just trash that video. But it was a really in-depth video decluttering and going through all of my makeup and letting you guys know my favorites for each category and showing you how I personally organize my makeup. But back to that. So yes, I have those 2 videos, right? And then I have a bunch of other videos that I want to film, like my plant collection. I also want to film an updated Amazon favorites, which I want to do like different categories because I've been going wild on Amazon. So yeah, that's going to be a video for another day. This is the thing. As you guys know, I've been doing YouTube full time for 7 or 8, but I've been doing YouTube as a whole for like 10 years. When I started YouTube, I started it as a full-blown hobby. Like, I did not see myself making money from this. I just genuinely loved and enjoy uploading organic content. And I didn't know that it would turn to what it is now for me. But at the end of the day, this is my job. This is my main source of income. It's one of my sources of income. So I do need to prioritize sponsored videos because that's how I make the most money. And I feel like every other influencer says this, but I am very, very, very particular with the brands that I welcome and work with and accept. Like, there's so many brand partnerships that I deny of really popular brands that you either see other influencers talking about and I just don't align with the brand, or I don't like the product and I tried it. So I deny a lot of partnerships. Now, the brand partnerships that I do end up selecting and you guys end up seeing online are brands that I genuinely love, are products that I genuinely would purchase myself out of pocket and have purchased myself out of pocket. So it's not that I'm just like saying, hey guys, purchase this, you know what I mean? Like, I truly do think about it and it does affect me, and I don't enjoy uploading back-to-back sponsorships. But sometimes either I don't plan my schedule correctly, or brands just want content to be uploaded at a specific time and it all lands together. Anyways, all of this is not to just give you guys an excuse, it's to genuinely tell you what I've been feeling and dealing with lately. So I'm very much trying to upload organic content more, taking the time to film them for you guys. I still genuinely love uploading YouTube videos. It's just time is not enough for me at the moment. With wedding planning, my brand, making my own pieces, like hand crocheting pieces is time consuming. In the long run, I would love to hire someone to crochet for me, but at the moment that's just not the case. I do need to hire a personal assistant ASAP. That is the one area that I'm definitely willing to like delegate. Is that how you say it? And I also need an editor ASAP. So if you guys have an editor in mind, or if you are an editor, please let me know because I am hiring. Anyways, that's pretty much everything I have to say about sponsorships. I'm genuinely really sorry that I've had to upload back-to-back sponsorships. But I still hope you guys enjoyed those videos because I genuinely do enjoy making them. I do enjoy every single brand I talk about. Let's move on to more makeup and also some questions. Have you ever been lovesick or heartbroken? So if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that Eric is my first like official boyfriend, but I have dated, you know, I've gone on dates and I've dated people that don't necessarily or didn't necessarily give a title to what we had. So I would say yes, I have been heartbroken. Like, I would consider that a heartbreak. More so like disappointment, and it is very hard to deal with. I feel like I've mentioned this video to you guys a million times if you've been following me for a while, but Nur's breakup video is, I swear, like I've watched it 10 times or 15 times and every single time I get something new out of it. So I'm going to link it down below for you guys so you can get a chance to watch it, because if you're going through a breakup, it could even be like a friendship breakup, I highly recommend to watch that video. I wish you would make more videos. So Nur, if you're watching, I don't think you are, please make more videos. For blush, I ended up applying a little bit of the Rare Beauty Hope blush. Very, very good. I personally don't like liquid bronzers or liquid blushes, but this one, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I think it's very subtle, which is what I love the most about it. I also love the NARS Orgasm, of course, blush. So I'm going to apply that on top lightly. But about the breakup situation, the one thing I recommend is to date yourself. It's something that I did here on my channel before meeting Eric. And I feel like it truly, number one, helped me love myself internally first before allowing a new person to come into my life. I think it's very important to date yourself, even if you are in a relationship. Like, still go out on solo dates, go out for a bike ride by yourself, go out to a restaurant by yourself. Those things are still very much important in my opinion. And I think everyone needs it here and there. Also, giving yourself grace and space and time to heal from a breakup is really important. Don't jump onto the next person, because I feel like that's never good, even though some people do say that, so maybe I'm wrong. Personally, I like to give myself space the times I've gone through a breakup. Good SPF that doesn't leave a white cast. This right here, the one that I used, the Unseen sunscreen from Supergoop. This is amazing, and it truly doesn't leave a white cast. It feels like absolutely nothing on. What have you learned from your last relationship that you carried on this one? Nothing. Just kidding. Quite frankly, nothing. I don't think it's like something that I've learned. It's more so what I learned on this relationship that made me realize that the other one was just like not it. Which is, you know, if someone loves you, they're going to show it, express it, and you don't necessarily have to fight for it or ask for someone to love you. I also learned to value myself, express my wants and needs in a relationship, and let it be voiced and not just like expect someone to read your mind, you know? By the way, for highlight, I ended up using the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess highlighter. This is also most likely expired. I just love this Estee Lauder line. I need to see if it's like discontinued, because if not, I need to purchase new ones. All right, for mascara, I'm going to use these right here. The It Cosmetics mascara has been my absolute favorite for the last like 6 months. I used to love this, then I stopped, and they sent me one in a PR, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot how much I love this. This is the Superhero mascara. Amazing. If you love volume, that's the one. The Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, another top fave. These are some of my Amazon Prime Day purchases. I used to love the Essence Lash Princess one. Did I just break a nail? I got these two. I just don't know which one is my favorite. I think it was the pink one that used to be my favorite, but I'm gonna try both today. Even though I don't like brand new mascaras, like I need to do this, and in the next 2 days is going to be a great mascara, but right now it's probably gonna be too watery for me. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. Am I the only one that doesn't like brand new mascaras? How is the driving going? I just got my permit, but the actual driving is melted face. 100% agree. So if you guys remember, I think I left you all wanting to buy a car. It's been 7 months and I have not purchased a car. At the moment, I just drive Eric's car here and there. I don't drive that often. I rarely leave my house, so I feel like I don't need a car right this second. However, since Eric takes his car for work, obviously I do need one. But the errands that I run after he gets home, so I don't feel like I need a car. I do want to get one. However, it's just been very hard finding the right one, and cars are extremely expensive right now. So I don't know if I want to add that to the table. On top of that, I think he pays $200 for parking in our building every month. Do I want to pay that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to add that expense, but I actually do enjoy driving, and I feel like it's that saying of the same thing with the bicycle. Like, once you learn how to ride a bike, you'll never forget. I genuinely love the feeling of driving a car. It does make me anxious here and there, especially when I'm in the highway. Like, I cannot. I haven't taken the highway by myself yet. I don't know how I'm gonna do when I have to take it. I just drive around White Plains by myself. I have taken the Bronx Parkway tiny highway, which I guess could count as a highway, but I haven't taken an actual 4-lane, 3-lane highway by myself. I have gotten on the highway. Like, I do get on the highway often when Eric is on the passenger seat. But, you know, the fear goes away. I would say just try to push through and genuinely just like try really hard to put the fear away, because once you pass that test, like, everything's going to get easier. It's the way that I see it. It's easier said than done, because I was shitting bricks when I was taking my test. But the test itself is like 5 minutes, so you stress it so much, and it's genuinely the shortest test of life. I think it was just like 3-point turn, a couple lefts, a couple rights, and parallel parking. That's all they test you on. Also stopping when you see a stop sign. They do remove points from that, but I got really lucky with the person that gave me the test. And yeah, I cannot believe I passed it on the first try. If you haven't watched my vlog that I filmed about taking my driving test, I'm going to link it down below because it was a day and a half, you know? It was quite the experience. It was the most stressful day, I feel. And it also happened the week after the engagement. So I was on cloud 9 for being engaged, and it was so hard to just concentrate when I had just gotten engaged. And then on top of that, so many things were going wrong that week. I don't know. I don't know how I passed, to be honest. But what I would recommend is, again, push through, put your fears aside, and sign up for classes. Do you feel YouTube famous? No, not at all. I don't feel YouTube famous. I actually feel, number-wise, I feel stuck. However, I don't feel stuck because I love the community that I have at the moment. Like, I don't see myself needing or wanting more subscribers. Like, I like the community that I have right now. I feel like if you blow up and have viral videos, that's when the wrong people start to follow you and you start getting negative comments. And I feel like I've been very lucky with the followers that I have. So I feel content with what I have. But if you're new, hello, hi, welcome. Stay for a while. I upload here and there, trying to stay more consistent. But yeah, I don't feel YouTube famous at all, or Instagram famous, or any of that. How do you adjust your foundation to match when you get tanned? Again, I don't. I just buy like a darker foundation shade, always. Like, I always buy a darker foundation shade because my face is always lighter. And you see now, for example, at the beginning of the video, did I tell you to trust the process? It matches. Like, I swear it matches. I just prefer to get a darker foundation and then lighten it with concealer, the translucent powder. On top of that, everything else is tanned. My face is not. So the trick is getting a darker foundation and not tan your face if you don't want wrinkles. How much is your rent? Your apartment is so beautiful. Let's talk about rent. I think I answered this question when we moved into this apartment and I filmed like a Q&A, but I recently got our lease renewal and our rent has gone up. Another question is like, when are we buying a house? We are considering buying a house. The thing is, we have so many expenses going on at the moment, you know, wedding and all, that it just is not smart to buy at the moment. On top of that, the market is just so lovely in New York. Sarcastic. Ideally, I would love to move when our lease is up at the end of October. It's just not realistic. So we're thinking next year to buy, but at the moment our rent is $3,500 around there, and then you have to add like $200 for light and all that. So yeah, currently it's like $36 with the light bill and stuff, but it's gonna be like $37. So very expensive if you ask me for a 2-bedroom in White Plains. But it's a lot more expensive in the city for a 2-bedroom in a luxury apartment. The more I think about it, the more I stress it, so I just try not to think about it because I feel like we're just throwing and wasting money, giving someone money that we could be using for a mortgage that could be the same price or less, you know? But it's just what we have going on right now. I think this is just a stage of our lives that we needed to experience together. And my dream was always to live in an apartment like this, so I'm glad that I was able to experience this before buying a house. It is a lot, but I think it's worth it. Someone said, make one of your old videos such as get lit with me. I wish. I miss playing music on my videos. I miss cleaning with music and, like, you know, getting lit with you guys, but I cannot film those anymore because copyright. I truly miss those videos though. I think I want to bring them back to TikTok maybe, but yeah. All right, for my lips, this is a question that I get asked all the time, and it's literally the same product. I use the same exact combo. At the moment, I just switched my lip liner, but for the most part, it's exactly the same idea because I ran out of my favorite lip liner. But I'm going to let you know my favorite lip liners is Urban Decay 24-Hour Glide On Lip Pencil. In the color Uptight and Conspiracy are my top 2 shades. Conspiracy I mostly use in the fall winter, and then Uptight I like to use spring, summer. I do use it all year round. But at the moment, I only have these two like nudie shades, which are from Laura Mercier. I love these lip liners as well. My only issue is that it's not as dark as the other ones that I mentioned, so it's like darker to make that blended look. But I have it in hazelnut tea and chestnut. I think I'm going to use chestnut today. I never know which one is darker, but they quite literally look the same. Now for lipstick, I still use liquid lipstick. I'm not a lip gloss type of girl. I have the lip oil from Dior. I have the Fenty one, absolutely love as well. I'm just not a gloss girl. I feel like it just doesn't look good. If I would have lip injections, maybe it would look better, but I'm not a huge fan of lip gloss. So I stick to what I like, and it's liquid lipstick. This is the best liquid lipstick, hands down. It doesn't feel dry. It's extremely long lasting, like you can eat and it will still be on your lips, which is what I love the most about it. But this is Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy Liquid Matte in Naked. My favorite one I ran out of a long time ago. I need to buy it. I think, what color was that? They have another nude that it's like the best of the best nudes for my skin tone, which I'll link down below because I kind of forgot the name. It's been a long time since I've owned that one. But I'm going to be placing an order because I just need it. If you were wondering, this is the one that I ended up using today from Laura Mercier, is the hazelnut tea. Last but very not least, for setting spray, I've been using the Rare Beauty setting spray. I've been really liking this. I'm not too picky with my setting spray as long as it sprays evenly and it doesn't leave any like splashes or whatever. I do love how this smells, and also like the spray of it is one of my favorites. All right, you guys, so here is the finished look of my everyday summer makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I truly miss making these videos. I feel like it brought me back to when I first started YouTube, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, all the links will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.